Well, this is pretty cool. It's not often we get a Fuji White Defender in, but this one I just couldn't resist. It's got, as you can see, some quite impressive additions to it, including a hardshell Ikamper, a fold-away roof tent, and a very nice flat dog roof rack. You'll see in the video later on there is a lot of other bits on this vehicle in regards to the camping side. As you can see going around this side, there is the ARB Touring awning, and I'll show you when we set it up in the field at home what else it has. But let's just sort of look at the vehicle as the base vehicle. And by the way, if you don't like any of this stuff on top, it's all easily removable, and we can come up with a deal as for the vehicle as it is without all the camping equipment. So up front, it's got the Adventure grille here with the lovely cast aluminium Adventure grille badge, which I just love. And I think you might be able to see behind that the AC condenser is brand new. They can weep after a while, so brand new AC condenser. It's got black grill pack to match the Adventure grille, and fitted to that as well are the Wipac smoked LED headlights. Side lights. So they're smoked, which gives it a sort of slightly darker, more sinister look. And they're from Thomas Performance, as are these headlights, which are super bright and LED. One thing to consider with LED lights: when it's snowing, they don't give off any heat, so they do actually get a bit covered up, which I experienced last night. But no, it's worth it for the light they give out. It had the standard grey lettering on the front, which I just don't think worked, so we put the gloss black Defender lettering on there, and brand new satin black checker plate. This was all fitted from the factory, but it goes after a while, begins to tarnish, so we put new checker plate on the wing tops, and I think it really sets off the whole look. Now, it didn't have black wheel arches, and I thought it needed breaking up a little bit, so the roof was black, and I thought the black wheel arches were required in order to sort of tie the vehicle in. So we painted the wheel arches, or had them painted in Santorini black, and I think you'll agree it looks absolutely super. And when it's tied in with the lower checker plate going along the lower part of the vehicle, I just think it looks really, really smart and breaks up the vehicle a wee bit. You can overdo it with these. I think people put a lot of black stuff onto white cars, and it can be a bit much. It's got the raised Defender lettering at the back, and as always, the stainless steel bolt kit has been fitted throughout. Rear crossmember has been done, and we've got brand new mud flaps and mud flap brackets. It's got the flat dog ladder leading up to the roof rack there, and you can see the Ikamper fold-away tent and the awning, which we'll come to later. That awning's got an inbuilt LED light. So in the back here you can see there's a lot of other Ikamper bits which attach and bolt on, which means that you can camp in all sorts of conditions. And I'll just pull this out. You've got a superb drawer system here, which means you can really utilise this utility back properly. We soundproofed these panels here with the kit from Noise Killer Group. So normally if you tap a side of a utility, that's really tinny. It's still a bit tinny, but it's much better, so there isn't the reverberation that you would get normally from that section. The rear lights also are LED, and they're again the smoked Wipac. Polished exhaust, that just makes it look nice, doesn't it? It's sitting on lovely sawtooth wheels with Continental cross contact tyres, and there you go, you can see the hinges all done with all the bolts there all changed, and new side steps as well. So let's just whiz round into the cab. I'll just show you. So the weak point on Landy's is this frame around the window here is actually an aluminium. I don't know what it is, but it begins to bubble around underneath the paint here where the window seals to it. So window's been taken out, this has been painted, as have the window blocks, and also just to tie it in we paint this area here, because this can be quite prone to stone chips, especially on white. You see all sorts of marks, etc. So that's all been done in the body shop and is good to go, as I'm sure you can see. So inside, being an XS, it's got the heated half leather XS seats, which are super comfy, and the heating is just amazing in weather like this. And you can see there we've put in these kick plates here, because this corner gets quite badly warm when you're getting in and out with boots, etc. It's got the standard Alpine head unit, which was fitted from the factory, so that enables you to stream music, Bluetooth, etc. It's got heated seats, air conditioning, electric windows, and I think one of the best ones is the heated front windscreen. Just so good on these cars. They're not the most watertight vehicles on the planet, should I say that? So when there's a bit of dampness in this car, that heated screen is absolutely key. One of the simplest and best upgrades we do, just a slightly thicker cubby box lid. I can't tell you what that does to the level of comfort. And normally your elbow, you're slipping off down the onto a hard sort of wooden cubby box lid. I'll just open the bonnet. Everyone always says I don't show underneath the engine bay, but it's quite difficult one-handed. So you can see it's been clear wax underneath here as well. That's not rust. I promise you, it's a sort of a clear wax product. The bonnet's all in lovely, lovely nick. The engine bay on Defenders is not the most beautiful thing in the world, and that bit down there is always rusty. It's the high pressure fuel rail, I believe. It's just a big bit of pig iron. Don't panic about that. Everyone you see will be rusty, even unused 2016 ones. So that all shuts with a nice slam. Back seats were all lovely. Really nice to see, unripped, unabused. And there's a couple of scuff marks along there. I'll be brutally honest, that's from where a disc lock steering wheel lock has been placed, and it slides around and bashes in there. If someone could come up with a system of stopping those sliding around, that would be amazing. Oh, I don't know if I showed you, there is a genuine Land Rover dog guard in there as well. So let's just sort of recap what we've got here. It's a very, very smart Fuji white with Santorini black roof and wheel arch Landy. It's got sawtooth alloys. It's fully undersealed. It's been actually undersealed for many, many years. It's got the Adventure front end with full LED light pack from Thomas Performance. It's got a Bison steering guard, which you can see there. It's got the gloss black front end. We've changed all the bolts, new side steps, new mud flap brackets, full service. Oh, and I forgot to say, I just put a stage 1 map on it as well, because I feel that it needs a little bit more performance with the extra weight and bluntness, let's be honest, of the roof rack. So it now motors along. It's very, very, very good mat, which you can come and have a drive. It almost feels like it hasn't been matte, but it just gives you that extra torque, really, is the key thing. Very good history with it as well. It'll come with a 12-month MOT and fully serviced, but a proper thing. Now let's just cut to the video of the thing all set up with all the camping gear. Thanks, bye. Okay, so here you can see the roof tent set up with the large awning slash sort of day room off the side. There is just an awning that comes with it as well. But it's a hell of a thing. And I have to say, very, very quick setup. I've only ever done this one time, and it took me 25 minutes or so. But I think, if you've done this a couple of times, it's a very easy thing to do. The roof tent itself pops up almost by itself, and the mattress is inbuilt. You can see the ARB awning here with the inbuilt LED light. So the Ikamper roof tent, this all seals up in here, by the way. So you can sort of have a proper day room and, get changed and stuff in the morning. But I don't know if this will pick it up, but look in here. It's super cool. So the mattress is already in there. Now, there is another lining that goes inside this as well to make it super, super thermal. Because at the moment, it's a bit chilly, but there's an inner lining that goes in that will make it really, really warm. It looks immaculate in here. Really, really impressed with the quality of the product and the way in which it sets up. Obviously we've got that window open now, but that all closes up. There's a window in the top that you can open up and get some view of the night sky, but a really special piece of equipment. And what fun, a proper adventure vehicle, and you know, easily removable. If you don't want to use it, you can lift the roof rack off and keep it, yeah, until you want to go camping. Proper thing. Very excited to have this. And look, yeah, we'll come and give you a look around it. Come and have a drive and have a look at this roof tent. It's really, really exciting. Great fun. Cheers, bye.